Arcade games didn't always reach consoles with all playable characters intact. Here are 10 examples. Samurai Shodown's arcade roster has 12 fighters. Earthquake, the giant Texan ninja, is one of them. The Genesis port removes Earthquake and his stage. His unusually large sprites are often blamed, but no developer has confirmed that explanation. The Sega CD version drops him too, which means storage limits alone can't be the full story. Golden Axe gives you 3 warriors to choose from: Axe Battler the Barbarian, Tyris Flare the Amazon, and Gilius Thunderhead the Dwarf. The Master System version keeps only Axe Battler, renames him Tariq, and removes the 2-player co-op mode. Tariq can choose one of the 3 original magic types before the game starts, which is nice, but losing Tyris and Gilius makes this version a tough sell. Virtua Fighter 2 added 2 new fighters to the arcade roster: Shun D, the drunken Kung Fu master, and Leon Rafal, who uses praying mantis Kung Fu. The Genesis version drops both of them and keeps only the original 8 characters from the first Virtua Fighter. This port rebuilds the entire game in 2D and trims many moves and combos. It's unclear why Shun and Leon were removed, but their absence leaves the Genesis version without either of the sequel's new fighters. Rampage gives you 3 mutants to choose from: George the Ape, Lizzie the Lizard, and Ralph the Wolf. The NES version removes Ralph. He plays much like the others, so losing him doesn't really change how the game feels. The NES port supports 2-player co-op, but not the arcade's 3-player setup. The Master System version also limits you to 2 players, yet it keeps all 3 monsters. The arcade version of WWF WrestleMania gives you 8 wrestlers. The SNES cuts that down to 6, removing Bam Bigelow and Yokozuna. It also limits the action to 3 wrestlers on screen instead of the arcade's 4, and it still struggles with slowdown. It's not clear why this version has so many technical limitations. The Genesis port includes all 8 wrestlers and allows 4 on screen at once. Final Fight's arcade lineup is Cody, Hagar, and Guy. The original SNES release only includes Cody and Hagar, with Guy cut because of space limitations. He's the fastest character and the only one with an off-the-wall kick, so removing him takes away the roster's most dynamic fighter. Capcom later released Final Fight Guy, which swaps Guy in and Cody out. No SNES version includes all 3 fighters at once. Ultimate Mortal Kombat 3's arcade version lets you play as Sheeva, the 4-armed Shokan warrior. The SNES and Genesis ports cut her because of memory limitations. Both versions also make Rain and Noob Saibot playable. Those characters reuse the male ninja model instead of requiring a completely new set of graphics. Here's the strange part. On SNES, random selection in the 8 vs 8 tournament mode can still land on Sheeva. Her graphics are missing, she behaves unpredictably, and using her can even crash the game. Sunset Riders puts 4 gunslingers in the arcade. Steve and Billy fire concentrated revolver shots, while Bob and Cormano use weapons with a wider spread. The Genesis port keeps Billy and Cormano and cuts Steve and Bob, leaving 1 representative from each weapon type. It's also noticeably shorter, with only 4 of the arcade's 8 bosses. By comparison, the SNES port keeps all 4 characters and all 8 bosses. The Game Boy version mixes elements from several Street Fighter II revisions, but Champion Edition gives the clearest point of reference. That arcade version has 12 playable characters, while the Game Boy keeps only 9. Dhalsim, E-Honda, and Vega are gone. Each one offers a distinct playstyle. so losing them reduces the variety and replayability. Cartridge limitations could be the reason, but nobody knows why Capcom chose these 3 fighters specifically. Arcade NBA Jam includes Shaquille O'Neal on the Orlando Magic roster, Reggie Lewis on the Boston Celtics, and Drazen Petrovic on the New Jersey Nets. The original SNES and Genesis home versions remove all 3. Lewis and Petrovic had both passed away between the arcade release and the home versions, while Shaq's name and likeness were not covered under the NBA's general licensing deal. Acclaim would have needed a separate agreement to keep him in Orlando's lineup. That's it for now. If I missed a playable character that deserves to be here, let me know in the comments and I'll feature them in a future video. See you next time.
That was pathetic.